afternoon. I got to tell you, this is a major tripwire, what's happening right here. The Title 42 implementation has been the last tool in the toolbox for the men and women of U.S. Customs and Border Protection to hold the line against the waves of people crossing into our country. Give you an example here. In the last 4 months, we now sit at 670,000 apprehensions. That's more than we had last year in the worst border crisis in American history. So what this means is that effective April 1st, the Title 42 will be dissolved. And what that will do is send an invitation to the world between the alien smuggling organizations, the Mexican cartels, and then the long haul smugglers, that they will put out to everyone that if you want to come to the United States, now is your time. And all of the single males and single females that you guys hear me talk about all the time that are operating between the ports of entry, running from Border Patrol, now they're just going to turn themselves in. That means on the ground, less agents to stop deadly fentanyl, high-value targets, and methamphetamine, weapons, and other things flowing in and out of our country.
Jason, I'm curious what sense you get right now from Border Patrol. You know, we heard Biden's State of the Union address on Tuesday. He talked about border security. Obviously, morale has been down among Border Patrol. Does that speech, that address the other night, change anything, or do they feel like it's going to be more the same, if not, obviously, get worse in light of this news?
Well, this is bad news, make no doubt. I mean, today, talking to them, they know exactly what this means, and this means a flood of people. And I want to be very clear on this. We're going to see massive number increases as a direct result, because this was a major tool in their toolbox. Let me give you some numbers on this. Since February of 2020, when this was implemented under the Trump administration, it's now responsible for about 1.2 million rapid deportations to get people out of this country. Now that being removed, the world now knows that if you want to come, now's the time to make it into this country. And I'll say it right now, they're going to come. So April 1st, I know exactly where we're going to be on that border to cover.
Jason, were they surprised? Was there a reason given why there was a sudden change of ending Title 42? The Border Patrol agents,
were they surprised by it. Yeah, they were surprised by it. They didn't know it was coming from the agents that I've been talking to, trying to validate, hey, what does this mean? What are they saying? What's the leadership telling you? They're basically saying, guys, just hang on. We think we got it bad right now. You know what this means, and you know what's coming. Because what it does is it takes them off the line. And, we talk about this border issue. This is a national security issue. It's much broader than just immigration. We've got overdose deaths in this country at unprecedented levels. So what they know is that this removes them from the ground even more from what we've been through already and puts them into processing. So all they're doing is going from a national security model, guys, into a migrant care model, which they already were to some degree, but now at a much, much bigger level.